Hey, so I am cutting, chopping, and getting food ready for the week. And it's veggies, lots of veggies. I bought a huge bag of shredded collard greens. And then I also got some mushrooms and tomatoes. And I got some green peppers. Onions, oh, you gotta have onions, and some Brussels sprouts that I've had in the fridge for a while, so they need to be eaten up ASAP actually. And then I got some garlic in the fridge, and I'm gonna saute the green peppers and onions in olive oil, and then I'm gonna make just a big mix of veggies and then eat them every day for lunch and dinner. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm chopping up the Brussels sprouts. You're not chopping them up, but I am cutting the ends off, and as I'm doing that, I'm putting them in the pot. So I'm going to keep doing that until all these guys are done. There's a lot of little wilties that I've been picking off too, because like I said, they've been sitting in the fridge for a really long time, so salvaging the one to all of them go to waste. So I'm just going to cut off what I'm not interested in eating, and like I said, I'm steaming them in this pot with a little bit of water and a little steaming basket. And then we'll move on to the onions. I'm going to chop off both sides and then chop them in half and then get them into smaller bits and then add them into the pot to start sauteing, because they take a little bit longer than these green peppers here. So let's start. The Brussels sprouts are steaming nicely. The onions have started to get in the pot, and I'm just finishing up the rest of the onions here, so we'll get those done real quick here. I don't cut them up too small with this kind of cooking. When I'm doing salsas I do, but these are just move this out of the way here. Kind of just get the onion together and slice down the middle, and then pot, and then we'll start our green peppers. And the onions, they are sizzling really nicely. I added some black pepper to the mix, and now I got the green peppers. I'm going to add those over here to the onions. Next, once those are done cooking down a little bit, I'm gonna start adding the collard greens to that mix, and then they're gonna cook down. Right now it's a big, huge bag, and those will cook down pretty small. And then I'll start adding tomatoes and mushrooms to the mix. So, ooh, I'm excited! I just added that entire bag into this pot. First, I took out the onions and the green peppers that I've done sauteing, and I put them in this separate pot here just to stay warm. And we needed the room in this pot because that was that whole bag of collard greens. So, added them here, and I added some water to the bottom as well. I'm gonna let them just cook down for a while, and then we'll come back and see what they look like and how little they got. Okay, a little bit. We'll see in a little bit. I forgot to come back over here and check on the collard greens. And they needed more water, and I thought I started smelling something, and I don't know if you can see, but I definitely got some burning action on the bottom here, so I'm gonna look at that as just extra flavor. But now over here in this other pot, I added the mushrooms and tomatoes to the onions and green pepper mix. I'm just letting that cook down, and about to add it to these burnt collard greens, and then we're going to add some seasonings. I'm not sure which ones yet, but I'm sure it'll be delicious. Okay, we're all done here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, looks like a jambalaya or something, but I added some leftover rice that I had too. Again, I didn't want it to go bad, and I knew I'd be eating on this, so giving it a little bit more substance too, but you can see the rice and the beans. Ooh, foggy. Tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, peppers. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna be eating good for lunch for the next, I'd say, at least 3 or 4 days, and maybe even some dinners too. So hope you enjoyed watching. It was my first video for cooking, and I definitely need to get better at making sure you guys can see me in the camera, because I've been watching back on some videos and noticing that I'm not on frame with me or other people. So anyway, talk to you later. Bye.